All right, number 7, we want to find a model for the body mass index, BMI. Sorry, this is number 3 of 7. Number 3, not number 7. We want to find the model for body mass index, BMI. So I'm going to let that be my variable. Here, body mass index of a person, given that BMI varies directly. So that is equal to K times something, varies directly as the person's weight. So we're going to use W for their weight in pounds, and inversely as the square of the height in inches. Okay, height squared, and that needs to be in inches. Okay, so if a person is 6 feet tall, okay, so we have H equals 6 feet. Now here we got to be careful because the problem said in inches, and then they give it to us in feet. So we need to convert from feet to inches here. So let me go ahead and do that now. We're going to multiply by, there's 12 inches in 1 foot. So you're going to divide out feet. Okay, that's going to divide out, and then 6 times 12 is going to give us 72 inches. Okay, so that's what our height is, 72 inches. And then if we continue reading, the person weighing 178 pounds, so W equals 178 pounds, and that is the correct units there, and then has a body mass index of 2414. Okay, so BMI equals 2414. Okay, so I'm going to plug in all this information here, and we're going to be able to figure out K. So we have 24.14 is equal to the weight, which is 178, times K, constant, which we don't know yet, and then divided by height squared. So that will be 72 inches squared. All right, so to solve this, we're going to multiply by the 72 on the bottom. So that will give us 24.14 times 72 squared equals the 178K. And then we're going to divide by 178. And then that will give us K. So I'm just going to let the calculator do all this heavy lifting for me. So we're going to turn this on, and we're going to do, in parentheses, it'll be safer to do that. $24.14 times 72 squared. So that is our numerator, and then divided by 178. It's always recommended that when you insert a fraction to put it in parentheses, top and bottom. Okay. You can also do the fraction mode with this calculator by doing alpha y equal enter. Only difference is the fraction mode will give you a fraction instead of a number. So I'll show you that real quick. 24.14 times 72 squared. If we arrow down, 178. Oh, it actually gave us a number. Most times it gives you in fraction form, but it gives you the number this time. Okay, so K is equal to this. Now, it has several decimal points. It's better to use as many as possible and only round one time during the problem. So either you want to do 703 and then at least do 6 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we can just save it. So this calculator has the ability to save it, and we can use the exact number. So what I'm going to do is do the store button down here. Right next to the number 4, between the 4 and 1 is STO, means to store. They're going to save that number. I'm going to store, and I'm just going to put it in K because that's our K value. So I'm going to do alpha. The green button gives me access to these letters, and they go in alphabetical order, A, B, C, and if you just go through the alphabet, K is right above the open parenthesis. So I'm telling it I want you to save this value 703 in K, okay? Or you can just type it all in. I'm a little lazy, or I want to work smarter, so I want to save that there. All right, so now that I have my K value, I'm going to say approximately 703. We are now going to be able to answer the second part of the equation. We want to know how much weight would a 5 feet 11 inch tall person weighing 135 need to lose or gain to have a BMI of 20. Okay, so what this entails is we're going to have to solve for W first. All right, so we're going to use the body mass index, we're going to use the height, and we're going to solve for weight. And then once we find the needed weight, we're going to subtract and find the difference. And then it says positive weight, we'll do that, and then negative value we'll write for a loss. Okay, so if they need to gain weight, we'll do positive, and if they need to lose weight, we'll do a negative. Okay, so we're given BMI is 20. We're given the height. Okay, so again, they gave us in feet and inches. So that was 5 feet. So let's convert the 5 feet to inches. 12 over 1. 12 inches in 1 foot. And then we have to add our 11 inches. So feet, we'll cancel out feet. 5 times 12 is 60. So we have 60 plus 11. That will give us 71. So 71 inches is our height. And the weight, which we will use in just a minute, is 135. Okay, so here now, we're going to use this information to find how much do they need to lose or gain. So we're going to plug in 20 for BMI equals, I'm just going to put K, which I know that value, times the weight, which I'm looking for weight, divided by the 71 inches, and that is squared. Okay, so remember, K was approximately 703, but I have it saved. So in order to solve for the weight, we're going to multiply by the 71 squared. So we'll have 20 times 71 inches squared, and that's going to equal to K times W. And then we're going to divide by K on both sides. That's about 703, remember. And then it's going to give us the weight of a person who has a body mass index of 20. So in the calculator, I'm going to do 20 times this, and I'm going to divide by the K value. So I'm going to go do 20 times 71 squared, close parentheses, and then divided by, and then we're just going to recall K the same way we saved it. We're going to hit alpha K, and that's going to use that whole value without rounding, and we get 143.40. Okay, so this is the weight of somebody who has a body mass index of 20. We're told that that person currently weighs 135. So we're going to subtract these two, and we're going to round to 1 decimal place. Okay, so if I just do the 143, which is already in here, and I subtract their current weight, 135, this person needs to gain 8.4 pounds. That's to 1 decimal place. So they need to gain 8.4 pounds.